everyone, and welcome back to Seduce Me. Last time, we got started on Andrew's note. Basically, Andrew is the son of the vice chairman of the Anderson Company. We kind of met him, and we met him at the party, and we encountered him again at Grandpa's grave. So, as you can see, I've cut ahead to the part where we get kidnapped by Malix and his goons, and, well, now we've got an option here, whether to fight or wait.
You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fight! No way this was happening. Oh! Achievement unlocked. No way was this happening. No way was I going to let myself be a victim of this. I
What are you whimpering? Are you praying that the boys will come and save you?
Malix, I think that's where you're wrong. I closed my eyes and took a breath before snapping up to one leg and sweeping my foot across Malix's face. Ouch. Malix lose his head and rolled, rubbing his cheek in complete shock. I could feel Eris step back away from me, leaving me to look at Malix and shake my foot at her from the hip. Malix quickly hopped up and growled at me, obviously surprised, but irritated beyond belief.
You little bitch! You think you're tough, huh? Well, I'll show you your place! Come here!
Yeah! Come at me, bro! Come at me, Malix! Come at me! Come at me!
Malix charged at me, dropping the gun that would never hurt me to the floor and reaching for my face. However, I quickly crouched down and swept my leg in front of me, knocking Malix down once again.
Ah!
I rolled back away from the fallen devil and glared as I rose back up to my feet. Just because I'm a human doesn't mean I can't kick your butt! I placed my hands in front of me before sliding over to Malix and slamming the tip of my foot into his head. Being a bad butt here, aren't we? One of the devils around us tried to step in, but Eris held out her arm, stopping them.
No! Stay out of it! Let Malix deal with it!
Oh, really now? As commanded, the devil who surrounds us stood away from the fight. The group watching us was lost in intrigue as I stood up against their leader. I continued to kick at Malix, who tried to block my kicks with his arm. I brought his foot up before slamming it down onto Malix's chest. I definitely heard a rib or two crack at the impact, causing Malix to lose his breath.
Got him!
What I wasn't expecting was him grabbing my leg and pulling out from under me. I fell to the ground, landing with a loud thud. I felt pain shoot up my arms and run through my body as the impact my body had on the ground. I tried to push off, but the pain forced me to stay down. Malix took a chance to roll on top of me and pin me down, glaring and smirking down at me evilly. As I tried to get him off, the futility of the situation dawned on me.
Oh boy, we're screwed!
I was fighting a devil. I was just a human. I wasn't magical, nor was I special. I wasn't going to beat him.
It's useless, woman. You're as good as dead. Bet you regret trying to fight me in the first place now.
Well, at least we tried!
Fear began to consume me.
Oh, for the love of God, please, someone find me! I prayed. I hoped that I wouldn't have to keep fighting. I was becoming desperate.
You have major balls trying to fight me. You're not even a man.
Sexist.
You're a puny woman who's about to get what's coming to her.
Again, sexist. What made everyone that we're drop our fighting faces was the screeching of police sirens coming closer to our location. Malix smirked even wider.
It's time to have fun, boys! Make sure you kill them all.
The devils all seemed to get excited and started to walk past us to meet with the cops, but a loud finger snap stopped them and made them turn around. Malix and I looked to see Eris with her hand in the air post-snap.
Eris? What are you doing?
Enough, Malix! We've wasted enough time in this stupid town. I'm getting out of here and I'm taking the rest with me.
Oh. I I didn't know whether to laugh or not. I bit my tongue as Malix got angry again.
Like hell you are! Boys, do as I say, or else!
Or else what?
None of the boys moved. Eris snapped her fingers again, causing the boys to run back past her and out another way from the warehouse.
Malix, it's over. You can't even beat a human girl. You're losing your powers. Lower devils only follow higher-ups that actually have power.
Shut your mouth!
Malix threw his gun to his hand and shot multiple times at Eris, who somehow managed to teleport away from the shooting line and reappear by us. She shook her head, laying out aside before grabbing Malix by the neck and pulling him off of me. Malix started to choke as Eris stared coldly at him.
All this for a bunch of pretty boys. You must be stupid and desperate.
Well, he's certainly stupid.
Eris looked to me, making me tense up.
Human, I suggest heading home to your pretty boys. You don't want to get involved in a supernatural investigation. It's a pain in the ass.
A devil. A devil is helping us out. She then turned to Malix, glaring daggers into him as he glared back at her.
You really think women are weak? Let me fix that, sweetie.
And with that, Eris vanished into the shadows, taking Malix with her. I'm kind of curious to see what she's going to do to him, but whatever. As I was left alone, the police siren stopped. I looked over to the open passage to see the incubi with a large police siren megaphone staring at me in surprise.
Where is he? I swear I'm gonna...
He's gone. Eris took him and left. They won't be coming back. It was all so surreal. I was helped by a devil, but I quickly shook off the feeling. I was alive, and that was all that mattered. I fought to stay alive, and here I was. The boys tried to question me, but James cleared his throat, catching the attention of his brothers and me.
Let's just get you home, miss. There's nothing more to see here.
Altogether, we began to walk out of the warehouse back home. There was no way in heck anyone was going to find out about this. It was over. Malix was gone, and the boys were finally safe. A wave of relief ran through my body at the thought of never having to deal with that group again. At the same time, a ping of realization hit the back of my mind. They were only going to stay until after Malix was defeated. That was our deal. As we approached home, I could feel something heavy weigh down my heart. It was late, but the boys let me inside and turned on the lights in the lobby.
Finally, we can relax.
Relaxing time.
It will be good to have some rest without devils breathing down our necks.
I'm just tired. Can I hit the hay early?
I think some sleep would be good for all of us.
Certainly would. I looked at Damien, knowing he could read my mind, and frowned. I didn't want him to know about my thoughts on the situation. Yeah, bed sounds good. I wanted to just end tonight. Too much had happened, and I felt dizzy just trying to figure it out. However, Damien spoke up, stopping all of us from moving.
Should we be gone in the morning?
The air became still with tension. The realization of the situation hit the boys like a wave, forcing them to turn to me in curiosity. They had remembered their deal, and were now awaiting me to decide their fate. However, I knew my answer. I couldn't keep them here. I know I couldn't. They were demons, and I was a human. I needed to deal with my own life beyond anything else. If the boys stayed, my life would only become more complicated. What? So you're just gonna let them go? I think that would be best. James nodded in agreement, keeping a professional tone in his voice as he replied to me.
Then we will be gone before you wake, miss. Thank you for letting us stay here as long as we did.
Aww. I could feel the upset emotions of the incubi reverberate in the room, but I couldn't change my mind. I had too much going on in my life to let them stay, no matter how much I wanted them to.
It was a pleasure to have served you, beautiful lady.
It was hard watching each boy turn away from me for the last time. I stood there, waiting for them to all leave the lobby.
I guess this is goodbye. Yeah. Have a good one.
Have a good one to you too, Sam. I stuck to my guns.
I knew I was making the right choice.
Thank you for having us, miss. Maybe we'll see each other again.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Goodbye.
As Damien left my sight, I finally let an air that I was denying into my body and sighed. My life would return to normal. Well, as normal as it could be. Why does this have to happen? Why? However, I was smarter and wiser than before. I knew of things beyond humanity now. I had come to learn about the boys and about the existence of the supernatural. I wasn't blind to what was beyond human life. Learning of this made me more open-minded. I nodded to myself before heading into my room, closing the door and mentally allowing the reality of the situation to sink in. Tomorrow I had school. No devils to kidnap me, no incubi to wake up with. I went to bed that night, accepting and not regretting anything. Or so I had hoped.
You are an interesting creature.
Ah, great, it's Diana. I opened my eyes to see a woman staring down at me with a very sly smirk on her face. I opened my mouth to scream in fright, but a hand quickly covered my mouth. Ah, great, as if we didn't have enough trouble to deal with.
No screaming now. Too early, silly girl.
I could only stare up at the woman above me. I still felt weak, not having the strength to move or fight her off. She was very beautiful, but I felt more anger than amazement.
Why do the boys like you? You're unique, yes, but that can't be all that you have going for you.
Rage began to consume my core again. This woman, whoever she was making me mad. She must have known as she let another smirk grow onto her face.
Ooh, you're feisty. That could be why.
Before I could bite her hand in anger, she removed her hand from my lips, standing up and staring down at me from her place next to my bed. I quickly sat up and glared daggers at the intruder. Who the heck are you, and why are you in my room? The woman began to laugh, making the rage inside me increase. I wanted to punch her, but I waited for her answer.
How silly of me. I forgot that we demons are not well known of in your world. You can call me Diana, little human.
I wish I didn't have to deal with you right now. Diana? Demon? You're a demon?
I am, but I'm much more than just an average demon.
What do you mean?
Silly girl. I'm a succubus.
I stared at Diana in shock. I stared at Diana in shock. A succubus? First incubi, now a succubus. Great. I have now met both genders of sex demons. Diana crossed her arms under her bosom and looked at my body.
Well, you are pretty, but you seem very reckless. Too reckless.
Well, I did fight a devil earlier. I moved out and stood from the bed, still glaring at Diana. Why are you here?
Well, I came here to clean up what the boys clearly forgot to clean. Men. So sloppy.
What do you mean by that?
I mean erasing your memories, sweetie.
Erasing my memories? What? No. This woman wasn't serious, was she? She comes into my room and spouts this? This was ridiculous. I began to walk towards my door, wanting to leave the room. The boys could get rid of her. I had no mind about dealing with her myself.
The boys are gone, sweetie.
Already? I froze in place. What? They were gone already? No way. I turned to Diana, glaring hard at her as she kept smirking me. You're lying.
Am I? If you want to go see for yourself, you can, but I promise you'll be wasting your time.
I stared, trying to find any hint if she was lying. She had to be. The boys wouldn't just up and leave without resting first, right? Diana crossed her arms and waited for me to make a choice. I decided to believe her for now. I'd find some hint I'd find some hint in this conversation. What do you mean, take my memories?
Well, we demons can't have just anyone knowing about us. You have to completely devote your soul to learning about us. And even then, it's not always guaranteed that you can be granted knowledge of us.
What makes me not deserve to know everything? I was attacked by devils. I found the boys in my house wounded and sheltered them. I think I deserve to remember those moments. Diana let out a laugh, running a hand through her hair before looking back to me amused.
You were attacked by a gang and were almost killed. You found 5 homeless men and let them stay in your home. There's nothing special about either of these instances.
Yes, there was! They're precious memories. Precious memories.
A human like you can't understand the rules. The boys themselves aren't even aware of the rules. They'll learn soon enough.
Diana flipped her hair before looking at me with a stern look.
Listen, sweetie. You're not going back to bed or leaving this house with those memories. I'm taking them from you, one way or another.
I glared, standing my ground. You're not taking my memories! I'm not letting you take them!
And what do you plan to do with them, huh? Tell the press? Gossip to your friends that demons exist? Confess to your parents that you had demon servants and were almost killed by a devil gang?
Well, I haven't told anyone that they were incubi, so your argument is invalid. Now she was making me mad. Did she seriously think I was this stupid? These memories were precious to me, and I wasn't going to let her win over my mind. These memories are important to me. I know that other creatures exist. I know that magic exists. I'm more open-minded now.
Open-minded or gullible?
Open-minded. What did she mean by that? The point of being open-minded was to be open to all thought. How was that anything close to being gullible?
There is nothing to learn from remembering the boys that won't bring trouble. I'm merely saving you from that. There are more than just demons who want to keep their existence a secret. There are many creatures in this world that don't want to be known of, and you remembering a small fragment is not acceptable to them without good reason.
Diana smirked.
If you would have kept the boys, or at least had one of them around, they'd be a little more lenient to listen to your pleas. However, you're about to go into tomorrow without any of them around.
I couldn't believe my ears. There were more than just demons? Other fictional creatures existed? There was a system? What? Diana sighed and snapped her fingers, lifting my body up from the ground with her magic.
Look, I can kill you and no longer waste what little time I have, or I can erase your memories and go on with my life. I have more important things to do above arguing with you.
I looked down at the ground and something that made every nerve in my body quickly quake in fear. On the ground was a large open mouth with sharp, wet teeth leading to an empty black abyss. I could feel the heat from the mouth spread as it pinned against my floating body. Ah! I looked at Diana, who was looking at me with a stern and almost heartless gaze.
Make a choice, sweetie. Give up your memories or be a demon's snack. I warn you, he's quite the biter.
Oh, I don't think you may be... I don't think you... Diana. You may be a bee, but... I believe you when you say that he's quite the biter. I was panicking. I was about to die. Again! The boys weren't there to protect me. What was I going to do? Well, I don't want to give up the memories, but for this route, I have no choice. My mind began to wander. Were the memories truly worth my life? I remembered the way the boys helped organize the house party and helped me be home after Max's ordeal. But then I remembered, I'm only human. I wasn't a demon. I wasn't special. The world of magic was too large for me. I already had a world to face without magic being involved. I felt a wave of sadness run through me, replaying the memories of all that had happened in the past few days one last time before speaking up. Fine. Take my memories. I couldn't keep them. They were beyond my world. They were beyond what I needed to know. I was never meant to know of them. Diana nodded.
Glad you understand now.
I don't want to understand, but I don't really have a choice in the matter, do I? The pit beast below me closed its jaws, vanishing into nothing as I was lowered to the ground. I stood up straight and looked at Diana, resolved. Diana sighed before closing her hand and muttering Latin phrases under her breath, loud enough for me to barely hear. She then opened her hand and refilled a small purple vial. What is that?
A memory potion. It will remove all of the memories of demons and magic from your mind. With the memories gone, you can live your life as free as you want.
What about the boys?
I have a spell for them. As soon as you drink that potion, you sign your contract with me, and I will take the boys back to where they belong.
Will they remember me?
I'll make sure they won't. They won't even remember ever thinking about coming to the human world.
Why didn't you use it before now? Why do I have to drink it knowingly?
Because demon magic isn't black and white, dear. The one catch is that the potion has to be drunk with full natural consent, so I can't just slip it into your chocolate milk or pour it into your mouth as you sleep. That's the downside of good succubus magic.
So I'll be...
a plain, boring human. No potential, no abilities, no memories to even have abilities. You'll be a plain Jane girl in a plain Jane world.
I'm not sure if I like this. I nodded before looking to the vial. My memory in exchange for my humanity. I popped the cork of the vial and gingerly brought it to my lips. Goodbye, magic. Goodbye, demons. Goodbye, strange future. Hello, normalcy. I tilted my head back and chugged the drink down, feeling its magic already starting its work as it reached the inside of my mouth. I felt dizzy and sick, but I sucked down every last drop of the liquid. I felt the memories of the boys fade away. I never met them in my house when I moved in. I was never attacked by Knox or his goons. I never was kidnapped. I never met Diana. As I finished drinking, I felt my body grow weak, almost becoming unable to continue standing up. My vision was blurred and fuzzy, and I couldn't help but let my eyes shut. I asked for this. Yeah, you did. I wouldn't have the boys protecting me anymore. I didn't even open my eyes when I finally fell forward into Diana's arms.
It's for your own good, sweetie. Forget about it and be normal. I'm sorry.
You so are not. I felt my mind slowly relax. There were no demons, no devils, no magic to drive me crazy. Everything was normal. Everything was peaceful. Everything was ordinary. Just the way Diana wanted. Just the way I wanted. Not that I'm happy about it, though. Eventually, the morning arrived, and the sun screamed at me to get up. Surprisingly, I woke up before my alarm clock, which was nice. I stretched out and quickly got dressed, getting ready for school. I went over in my mind what had happened over the weekend, suddenly feeling weary. I moved in Friday night, held a house party Saturday, and enjoyed my day Sunday. Yep, sounds right. Except you're forgetting one little detail. I scooped up a bag and headed downstairs to the dining room. The room was empty and I felt hungry. I needed to eat something. I looked at my phone and saw a text that I must have completely forgotten about.
Hey, I know you have school today, but do you want to hang out after?
Oh, I guess you could say that, Andrew. I couldn't help a small smile growing on my face. Andrew was sweet and seemed like a good guy. I remembered how he gave me his number as he dropped me off at home from my visit to my grandfather's grave, making my small smile bigger. I chuckled and texted back. Sure, why not? I made myself some quick toast and coffee, needing a jump start. I felt drained and did not want to fall asleep in class. Something bothered me, though. My house felt empty, or at least emptier than when I had come for some reason. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it slightly bothered me. I finished my food and quickly rushed to the front, waiting for Naomi's car and confident that nothing was going to happen. I avoided talking about what had happened yesterday. I'll be riding with you guys from now on to and from school. As we entered the school, we quickly gathered our things from our lockers and headed to class. There were no events, to my surprise. Naomi and Suzu took their seats around me, Suzu in front of me, Naomi beside me, before the class bell rang and the class was greeted by our teacher. History wasn't as boring as economics, but I still managed to space out in the class just the same. What? No substitute with Diana? I decided to keep my eyes to my notebook. I began to scribble random doodles, some which stuck out to me more than others. I had somehow managed to doodle a small bear with a heart on its stomach. I cracked a small smile at the image, imagining the heart lighting up on my paper as I pressed the eraser of my pencil on it. I remember what had happened last week, slowly frowning at the memories of my grandfather. I guess it was still hard to let him go. To lose someone is never easy, but I knew that moping and letting his memory get to me wouldn't do any good. I felt, though, like he was watching over me. As stupid as that may sound, I felt that I was somehow safe. Like it was okay to not focus on school or my future and just live in my own little world. I could be a little girl and draw pictures instead of plan out the rest of my life and be perfectly happy. Sadly, I knew that wasn't realistic. Graduation was slowly coming up, and my mind had wandered into the future once again. What was I going to do? It was hard to think about. At this rate, I just wanted to wing it. No decisions had to be made ahead of time in my little world. No disappointments would come out of whatever I decided to do in my little world. Oops. Never mind. Maybe I could have found the perfect magical love in my little world, and life would just turn out like a dream. It was sad to think that the world wasn't real, yet my heart still wished that it was. It gently squeezed inside my chest, convincing me that magic could be real. My mind knew better. Hello? Memory loss! I let out a small sigh, letting my little world hide away in my thoughts as the class bell rang. Naomi and Suzu smiled at me, making me feel a little better. At least I still had my friends. I quickly gathered my things and left to my next class. Throughout the day, I found myself wondering about my future. What was I going to do? How was I going to do it? Everything. Then Andrew came to mind. He and I were in the same position. We were both in line to take the CEO position, but neither of us wanted it. It was adorable to think about. A strange Romeo and Juliet.
Hey, are you listening?
I broke out of my thoughts, finding myself in the hall with my things, ready to head home. What? 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 Why do I find that funny?
Dude, you've been spacing out all day. Are you okay?
What's the problem with spacing out? As I expected, Naomi and Suzu gave me disapproving looks.
What's going on, Anderson? We're just worried about you.
Such good friends! It's nothing, really. Before I continued, I heard Lisette's gaggle of girls giggling nearby. I prepped myself, ready to fight Lisette or deal with another attack from her girl army before turning to the sound. I felt my face go red at the sight. Andrew! Wow! Fancy meeting you here at school. Andrew was standing in the hall smiling at me. The girls around him seemed flirtatious, but he only kept his eyes on me. It wasn't like he was holding flowers, but the older looks made him the cutie of the school hall. Every school hall has that cutie. I will be honest, he was much more handsome than any guy in the school. Andrew, hi.
Hey, I was waiting outside for you, but I needed to use the restroom. I hope you don't mind me coming into your school for that, right?
Look at Naomi and Suzu. They're like, who the heck is this guy? Well, not at all. Not at all. Andrew smiled at me before gesturing to my friends, who both practically had their jaws hitting the floor.
And who are your friends?
Oh, this is Naomi and Suzu.
Pleasure. Yo.
They looked at me, giving their silent friendship, oh my god, who is the hot guy and how do you know him? Look. I glared for half a second at each of them before smiling to Andrew. Oh, you came to pick me up?
Yeah, I figured I could drive you from school to wherever, you know? Save some time and stuff. Unless you don't wanna.
No, it's cool. Just give me a couple seconds, alright?
For sure. I'll be outside.
Andrew smiled and gave a two-finger salute to me before heading out the hall. The girls, like their little morons, followed. As I looked at Naomi and Suzu, they glared at me. Oh boy. What?
How do you know that guy? When did you two meet?
Oh boy.
You've been hogging guys to yourself.
It's not like that, okay? We met at the house party. My mom introduced us, and, well, he's kind of nice. Naomi and Suzu raised their eyebrows at me in almost perfect sync. I sighed. Look, we're just friends, and he wanted to hang out with... Look, we're just friends, and he wanted to hang out, so I said yes, okay? It's just for today. It's nothing, really. Or is it?
Whatever you say.
They don't believe me.
Just remember to use rubber.
I don't get it. You guys! Before I could defend myself, Lisette strode up to me, crossing her arms.
So, who was that? A college boy?
Yeah, a college boy who isn't interested in the likes of you, Lisette.
Back off, Lisette. I'm really not in the mood to hear your voice right now, and neither is Anderson.
Right.
I just wanted to know. Can a girl be curious?
Be curious, but don't pry.
Thank you, Naomi. I could feel something go sour. Something wasn't right. Why was Lisette approaching us? She wasn't the type to talk to us freely. I looked around to see a small gaggle of her girls gather, glaring at my friends and me, and ready to pounce. I also noticed that Suzu, Naomi, and I were cornered. What do you want, Lisette?
Well, Anderson, I'm getting a little tired of this game. For years now, we've been at each other's throats.
Excuse me?
Shut it, Capini. The point is, let's let go of the past, shall we? We're both different people, and we're gonna graduate soon. I don't want to graduate with bad blood between us.
You don't mean it, do you? Almost like a cliche chick flick, Lisette held her hand out to me with a smile. Was she joking? After all we had been through? She plotted her girls to tease us, to make us miserable. She was the mastermind behind any operations against me. Years of her trying to undermine me because we both were top of our classes, and she wanted to shake hands? This wasn't like her at all. I rushed my gaze over her, trying to see what was different. Was she just tricking me? Was she being held in some kind of knife point? My eyes landed on a small purple pencil sticking out of her pocket. For some reason it caught my eye. I knew something was up with it, but it was just a pencil. What could be up with a pencil? Well, it does have a pointy tip, so...
Hello?
I snapped out of my trance and looked up at Lisette, who was glaring at me.
Are you going to shake my hand, or what?
I don't trust that purple pencil, so I'm going to slap her hand away. There was no way I was going to forgive her so easily. No, Lisette. You've been a bee to me ever since we were young. You've been underhanded, and you've gathered a small girl gang to harass me and my friends ever since middle school. What makes you think I will shake your hand? Lisette glared at me, rubbing the hand I had slapped.
Listen, Anderson, I did all that to give you tough skin. Look at you now, standing up for yourself.
And you think bullying me justifies that? It does not. My yelling caused Lisette, her gaggle of girls, and my friends to step away from me. Bullying me may have given me tough skin, but it also gave me scrapes and hard times in places I'm supposed to be learning in. You were seduced with the idea of making yourself the most powerful girl in school, and the only ones holding you back from that were me and my friends because we didn't bow down to you and kiss your feet. But mostly you hated how I worked my butt off to get good grades and wanted me to topple over so I could cry and give up for your sick entertainment. I wanted to hit her. I wanted to. After all the times she hurt me, she deserved to be on the floor. But I had a date to catch. I walked over and glared at Lisette's face, almost nose to nose with her. You're a bully, and you'll always be one. I'm not going to shake your head I'm not going to shake your hand just because you want to forget that. And with that, I let the sun reset. My friends, equally ticked, followed right behind me. I continued down the hall with Naomi and Suzu right beside me.
So, what about this guy? You're going on a date?
I just said I had a date to catch, Naomi. It's just hanging out. Right.
So, we can come with, right? No way, Suzu. You have to babysit Francesca, and I have to go to a college interview.
I turned and smiled at my friends. Trust me, I'll be fine. It's just hanging out. I'll text you both when I get home. Like a pair of adorable parents, with Naomi being the mother and Suzu being the father. At least, that's what I think anyway. Naomi and Suzu nodded before heading out, leaving me to head after Andrew. I smiled to see him leaned against his car waiting. He seemed alright, and luckily he wasn't surrounded by girls. Andrew smiled and waved me over. I rushed over and smiled back. Hi.
Hi.
Like a gentleman, Andrew opened the door for me, gesturing me inside. I stepped inside and sat down before he closed the door and circled to get into the driver's side. We pulled in the parking lot and began to drive. To where? I didn't know, but I trusted Andrew to stay local since it was just hanging out.
Look, I know this seems weird, me picking you up and stuff, but I promise you'll love where we're going.
Okay. And where are we going exactly?
It's a cafe. The Pink Lady Cafe. Best cinnamon rolls around, and their coffee is to die for.
Cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon. Snap out of it! I can't believe I just... I've actually been there before.
Really? Oh, crap. I thought it would be a surprise. Damn.
I laughed. He seemed to want to impress me. Why, though? I let the idea slip as we fell back into silence. It was peaceful, but at the same time, I didn't know how to talk to Andrew. The only thing that connected us was the company and my grandfather. He was funny, sure, but he was still somewhat a stranger. So, how about them bears? Well, you gotta talk to the guy about something. Andrew let out a laugh. I didn't know it was so funny, but seeing him laugh made me laugh a bit too.
I'm a doofus. I don't watch sports. I barely know anything about sports.
No worries, Andrew. I'm a doofus too. Not even if you're a Cubs or Sox fan?
I'm from the north side. Take a guess.
So, Cubs.
That's right.
Ding, ding, ding. We both laughed again. Chicago sports talk was a silly topic, but it was a start. It was better to chat on the ground and listen to the car buzz.
You know, my mom always thought I'd go into sports. My dad wrecked that dream of hers real quick when he sent me to college prep. Meh, that was 6 years ago, though.
Meh. Really? How old are you?
I'm 20, turning 21 in July. Why?
So, he's just a few years older. And you're in line for the CEO position? So young.
Why not? You are too, remember?
Oh yeah, I am. And suddenly, I did remember. I was 18 and being pushed to be CEO. My dad would force me to try and take the position right after I graduate. I sighed at the thought.
Did I say something wrong?
Oh no, you didn't say anything wrong. No, it's nothing. I saw Andrew's lips pressed together. He was blaming himself. Shoot. I opened my mouth to say something before he smiled.
Well, just so you know, I'm the kind of guy that likes to stop the microwave at 1 second just to feel like I'm defusing a bomb. Pretty cool, huh?
Wow. I couldn't help but laugh. Where did that come from?
Well, you sighed, so I took a risk and tried to make you smile. I got a laugh, so 10 bonus points for me.
I laughed and smiled at him as he kept his eyes to the road. He also had a smile, though, the same goofy grin he had before. I had to admit, it was cute. However, the car suddenly began to play a song suddenly. I watched as Andrew, who effortlessly moved a hand from the wheel and pressed a button on his dash. His phone was connected to his car?
Andrew Lewis speaking.
Oh.
Andrew, can you come to the office for a little bit? Your father needs a few folders and he left them here. They're in the meeting room.
Really? Why did you interrupt the date for this?
Really? Crap. Okay, I'll be there shortly.
He pressed the same button on his dash inside, slumping his shoulders.
I'm sorry. Can we stop by the Anderson office really fast? It's on the way and it'll be really quick.
Yeah, sure, I guess. Andrew nodded before traveling towards the city. I had only seen the building once, but it was the base of operations for the Anderson Toys Company. I never went inside, and I was truly unsure if I ever wanted to. I have to eventually, but until then, I remained ignorant of how the office looked. There was curiosity, yes, but I didn't know if I wanted to follow through it. We pulled into a parking lot of a gigantic office building with the company's name in bold letters at the top. I had to roll down my window and peek my head out to see the top. Yep. Still as big as I remembered it.
I'll zip in and zip out. It's just to pick up some documents, nothing special.
I'll go in too.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yep, positive. Yeah, might as well see the inside after 18 years. I exited the car and closed the door, walking to be at Andrew's side. The building was huge, I had to admit, but I still need to feel the curiosity in my gut. What was it like on the inside? Andrew and I made our way inside, and he guided me to where he needed to go. All the while, I took in sight. It was a corporate office, but it had that hint of fun flair with toys in every corner and on every desk. I felt a smile grow on my face at the sight. This was my grandfather's company, all right. Andrew and I entered the meeting room where a pile of folders topped with a strangely familiar purple pencil was set neatly on the table. Strangely familiar purple pencil, huh? Ow.
All right, there they are. Let's get them and...
What is going on here?
Oh, boy. My blood ran cold at the voice. I'd know that voice anywhere. I turned to see my very angry father glaring at me and Andrew and blocking the doorway out. Andrew turned with the documents he needed in hand, almost dropping them at the sight of my dad.
Mr. Anderson,
Lewis, why is my daughter with you?
Talk about the disapproving father.
Well, sir, that is... I was just...
Stop mumbling!
I recognized those words and grew furious at the sound of them leaving his mouth. Why was he so mad? What was so wrong about me being with Andrew? What was his deal? I'm speaking up. I am speaking up to my... Hey, Dad. Enough was enough. I stepped forward, placing myself between my dad and Andrew. I came with Andrew after school. We are going to go out to the cafe together.
What did I tell you about?
I wasn't gonna listen. When did you get to decide who I'm with? I don't live under your roof anymore. I live in grandfather's house. I can take care of myself. I can choose who to be close to. I could practically feel red anger rise to my dad's face, but at this rate, I didn't care. He had been controlling for long enough. I don't have to listen to you anymore. I have my own life now. I can go to college, get a degree, and do what I want. I guess I have you to thank for making me work endlessly for good grades and scholarships. I felt my courage bubble in my gut. I was finally able to fully speak my mind. I wasn't in this house anymore. I was my own woman. The moment you made me move out was the moment you gave up your right to decide what I do with my life. If I want to go to college and travel, then I can go to college and travel. If I want to give up my running for the CEO title, I can give up the running from the CEO title. If I want to meet with Andrew for cinnamon rolls, then I'm gonna meet Andrew for cinnamon rolls. Yeah, because I am not going to give up those cinnamon rolls. My dad stepped back, staring wide at wide-eyed at me. I felt like the slap he gave me was repaid tenfold just with my words. I wasn't a child anymore. I wasn't his pawn anymore. I could do what I wanted to do. Come on, Andrew, let's go. I began to walk towards my father, who stepped back and let me and Andrew pass without another word. I continued walking, retracing Andrew's steps, trying to exit of the building. As we reached the car, I let out a chunk of air I was holding in before getting in. Andrew followed into the driver's seat and looked at me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm much better now that I stood up to my father.
Let me just say, that was pretty cool.
Aw, thank you. I smiled and gently nudged him. Come on, let's get some cinnamon rolls. Lily and Kay greeted us with happy smiles, giving us cinnamon rolls and coffee practically on the house. I was pretty convinced Kay thought that this was a date and wanted to make the situation more romantic than it needed to be. Nevertheless, Andrew and I chatted to ourselves. Right after college prep, he entered for the Anderson Company and gained my grandfather's favor. His dad took advantage and got Andrew a job in the company part-time. However, Andrew only worked there to learn more about grandfather versus actually trying to learn how to be a CEO. I was almost jealous. Soon, though, we had spent the entire afternoon together and it was getting dark and cloudy. Andrew drove me home, picking us up from Paradise Parlor for dinner, his treat. We stopped at the gate, where Andrew walked me up to the front door.
I had a fun time. Thanks for coming out and having some coffee with me.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for bringing me out. I smiled as Andrew nodded to me, turning to head for his car. I stood there watching him leave when rain started to fall. Andrew, unfortunately, was caught under the sudden rain and started racing to his car. As I turned to unlock my door, I heard him stop running.
Wait!
I turned back to see him facing me through the rain. He was getting soaked, but he remained looking at me with an almost adoring look in his eyes. Almost. Almost? Are you sure about the almost part? What is it? Andrew, who quickly ran over, stopping as he reached the awning of the mansion and stared at me. He was totally drenched from the rain, but he didn't seem to care.
Can I be stupid for a moment?
I guess you could. I guess?
Listen, you're probably the most interesting woman I've ever met. You're not afraid to be you, and that part of you makes you adorable.
Aww. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Was he confessing to me? This was beyond surreal, but he continued. Huh.
I know this is stupidly crazy, but I really like you, and I know we've only just met. But I really want to be your friend, and maybe more, but if you're not cool with that, that's okay. I mean, you're way out of my league and stuff, so I'll understand.
Wow. I have no idea exactly what to say about this. I have no idea exactly what to say about this. Holy crap, he was confessing. I stared wide-eyed at him as he confessed. What was I going to say? We had just met, but he was cute and funny. What was even weirder was that he reminded me of myself. He had an overbearing father, and the one person that cared was grandfather. Andrew didn't know his future, and neither did I. It was scary how similar we were. Maybe it was a sign. I could hear my grandfather's laughter replayed from a distant memory. Was this whole thing set up by him? Was he setting this up now? Yes, and he is watching from the heavens as you two potentially become a couple. Angel or not, I can only set my mind on what was happening now. Andrew had laid out his feelings for me and I had to reply. The question was, what was I going to say? I'd like that. Why not? He was cute and funny, and we seemed to work well together. I smiled at him, and he smiled back with his goofy smile.
Wait, really? Really? Great! Wow! I totally thought I was being stupid and was gonna get kicked in the shin or something.
Andrew. telling the person that you like them isn't stupid. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, dude? I felt myself let out a laugh. Why would I kick you in the shin?
I don't know. Stupid thought, huh?
Andrew and I laughed before I unlocked the door. Come on, let's get you dried up. The rain should pass soon, so you can stay over until it does.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly.
Oh yes, you could possibly. I insist. Andrew smiled gently and nodded before stepping into the house after me.
Hey, didn't you have servants and stuff?
Huh? What do you mean?
Huh? Never mind. Must have been a party arrangement thing.
Or it could be that I did have quote-unquote servants, but they were incubi, and my memory of them was wiped by a succubus. Just a possibility, though. Months went by since Andrew's confession. We were happy, and eventually my graduation came along. The rest of the story could almost be passed over. I graduated from school as one of the top 10 students of my class. My family was proud, even my dad. Maybe it was because I did my best in school. Maybe it was because I was finally a woman in his eyes. Andrew, who later became my boyfriend, worked at the company, but often took time off to be with me. We ended up going out and learning about each other more and more as each day went by. As for his family, my mother was extremely happy that his mother was extremely happy that he finally got a girlfriend. Surprisingly, I was his first. This to me was shocking. His father wasn't too thrilled, but after I introduced myself and got to know his parents, his dad came to love me like a daughter. But what of my future? Well, with Andrew's support, I finally decided to stand up for myself. A year after I graduated, Andrew and I presented our cases, and the board decided to have Andrew step into the CEO position for the Anderson Toys Company. My father was beyond shocked. I congratulated Andrew and went to the University of Chicago to get a degree, while Andrew dedicated himself full-time to the company. Andrew vowed to respect the wishes of the late CEO to help the company become an even grander company. Andrew had a large amount of heart, so it was easily accomplished. My grandfather would have been proud to see how Andrew helped it shine. Is it just me, or is this kind of ending very, very similar to James's? With the CEO position filled, my father had no choice but to let me decide my future, which made me happy beyond compare. No longer would I have the future scaring me into a corner. I could choose my life on my own. That being said, I was still scared of where the future was going to take me. What did I want to do? Did I want to help Andrew build the company? Did I want to venture off on my own? Andrew reassured me that he would support me and help me through whatever I decided to do. I was grateful and would never forget that promise. I was happy, and nothing could shake me down from that happiness. One morning, a good couple of years after Andrew and I started going out, I woke up and took in all that had happened as if it was all a dream. My life seemed to fall perfectly into place. It was almost surreal.
Is everything as you wanted, sweetie?
Diana? I sharply turned my head to see a woman dressed in a gold and black gown staring at me with unnatural red eyes. For some reason, I felt as if she was familiar. I just couldn't place my finger on it. She twirled around a small purple pencil. Again with the purple pencils! Smiled at me with a happy look. I, however, wasn't happy to have an intruder. Who are you?
There's no need to worry about who I am. I just wanted to make sure you got what you desired. I didn't want to just leave you empty-handed.
What I desired? This was making no sense. Yet, in my heart, I felt like it did. Something about her was making my heart both elated and angry, but I couldn't pin down why. How did she even appear in my room in the first place? Whoever you are, you need to leave. I will not hesitate to call the police.
Oh, I'm leaving all right. I just wanted a small pick-me-up. Chasing down boys and bringing them home was a hard job and took a lot out of me.
Chasing down boys and bringing them home, huh? Sounds a bit to me like kidnapping, don't you think? I suddenly felt weak staring at the woman. I felt warm and fuzzy inside my body, and I wanted the woman to cure me. Oh, why was I feeling like this?
Would you mind if I steal a little kiss for the road? It'll be a long trek to where I'm going, and I need to make sure I have the energy to get there. It's only fair since I helped you get your little happy ending. No?
No. I felt myself nod. What was I doing? The woman smiled before walking over, leaning over me, and kissing my cheek. I felt waves of energy deplete from my body through my cheek. I felt elated and confused, but I almost moaned at the feel of the kiss. After a short moment, the woman finally slipped away with a lick of her lips. She rubbed a finger over her lips as she sipped away from me. I couldn't help but stare blankly at her in surprise and confusion.
Lovely. Now, this is the last time you'll see me. I hope you and your sweet Andrew have a wonderful life together.
The woman placed a purple pencil into the cleavage of her dress and began to leave the room. I was too stunned to move, but I watched as the woman opened my balcony window, floated up, and dropped from the balcony.
And thus, my price is paid.
Echoing. I heard her voice echo in my mind before I heard the snapping of the pencil, breaking my thoughts. What was I thinking about? Oh, yes, my life. I let my mind wander to my future before my phone started ringing. I instantly picked it up. Hello?
Hey, can you come over to the office? I need your help in something.
Yeah, sure. What's wrong?
Come over and I'll explain.
Oh, you can explain everything, Andrew. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I grew worried. What was wrong? Did something happen? My mind began to sort through possibilities that could have occurred with Andrew. Luckily, I learned how to drive and got a car as a graduation gift from my mother. How she managed to get me a brand new car without Dad knowing was beyond me. I quickly drove over and ran through the building, being led to a room with my parents, Andrew's parents, and Andrew himself. Huh? What's going on? I watched as my father stood up and walked over to me. I watched and waited. What was he going to do? To my surprise, my father kissed my head and smiled down at me. What? He kissed my head? Who are you and what have you done to my dad? Dad?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I've been hard on you practically all your life, and here you are doing what you want to do. Are you happy?
Oh, I'm happy. Very much so. Dad's smile was foreign, but I felt major elation just seeing it. Maybe it was happy to say, but I never imagined I would see a smile like this on him.
I love you, sweetie. You may not have followed the path I wanted you to follow, but if you're happy in the end, then there's nothing else that would make me happier.
I felt my eyes water. Did he really say the 3 words I never thought he would say to me? Was this really happening? You can pinch yourself just to make sure. My dad kissed my forehead before going back to stand near Andrew's father. I looked at Andrew, very confused but grateful to have heard those words. What's going on, Andrew?
You know I love you, right?
Yes, and I love you too. Before I knew it, Andrew walked over to me and held my hands. I stared up at him, wondering what was going on.
I love you a lot. You're sweet, funny, courageous, and absolutely wonderful. I couldn't have asked for a better girlfriend.
Aw, Andrew. Andrew brought my hands to his lips and kissed over my knuckles.
It's been a couple of years since we've been going out, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Andrew, you're avoiding the question.
I know, but for good reason.
And what reason is that? Andrew smiled and took a small box from his pocket. I stared wide-eyed as he opened it before me and got on one knee.
This is all very sudden, I know, but I want you to know that I care for you so much, and I want to continue caring for you as long as I live. I definitely don't deserve you, but will you marry me?
We're being proposed to again, guys! We're being proposed to again! I felt my heart beating wildly in my chest. He was proposing. He was proposing! I couldn't stop myself from jumping up and down in happiness. Yes, I will! Andrew smiled widely at me as tears started falling down my cheeks. He stood and wrapped his arms around me before he kissed me lovingly. I felt Andrew slip the ring onto my ring finger as I kissed back, uncaring of the cheering going on in the room. I could hear that more people had entered and started celebrating our engagement, but I didn't mind. Andrew gently pulled away and smiled down at me.
I love you.
Feeling bold, I stretched up on my tiptoes, kissing him with the same amount of love he gave me. He was shocked, but as I felt him relax in my arms, he kissed me back. I didn't want to wake up if this was indeed a dream. I felt light as a feather, not wanting to ever let go of this man in my arms. There were no words that could describe the emotions within me. I felt joy, happiness, ecstatic, high, all at once. Here I was, holding the man I wanted to be with for the rest of my life, like nothing else mattered. I vowed to cherish him and love him for the remainder of my days and beyond. And that was my happily ever after. So that's 2 happily ever afters now. And Andrew's proposal. Oh, here come the credits again. Well, I might as well stop recording right here. See you after the credits. Alright, so that does it for Andrew's route. And as proof, achievement unlocked. Andrew's proposal. Pretty much the same thing as James' proposal, but to be honest, it kind of felt like, well, James and Andrew had completely different personalities, but I felt like what happened at the end of their respective routes were very, very similar. Well, on any note, that concludes Andrew's route of Seduce Me. So, who am I gonna go for next? Well, only one way to find out. Might as well just wait for the next video. So, see ya in the next one.